in conversation with Bharat Kaushal, the MD of Hitachi India. Thank you, sir, for talking to us at Davos. Tell us a little bit about your outlook for 2024. Will you be investing more? CEOs we polled are bullish on the India story. If you can give us Hitachi's own perspective.
When COVID happened, we thought it's the first very universal thing. But the geopolitical and economic landscape's tentativeness surrounds the whole world, while India is the outlier here, continuing to grow and very strongly in real terms. So from a Hitachi perspective, it's not about just doing business in India, but also doing business to the world and contributing more to Hitachi economy from India.
Right. Hitachi is present in a number of sectors in India, from rail to power to digital payments and, ATMs. So what will be your focal points this year?
Well, I think all three of them, India provides a humongous opportunity. At one point in time, India was more known for its talent and size of middle class as a market. But the implementation done with public investments in India, in the rail sector, also with the pole position that they have taken in the digital space, allows green to be the new defining pole position that India's frontier would be. And the standards in capital good industry being used for public investments are extremely high now, and they are at par with global standards. 15, 20 years ago, when big companies made investments in India, Indian market was more cost to cost, and you made margins overseas. However, what you produce in India and you produce overseas as a new requirement is all the same. So volume amortization is much better now.
So you say the quality of capital goods in India has significantly...
Yes, in capital goods. And I think the big testimony after the success in implementation has been on quality, because it's not just about green and capital goods that I mentioned. I think it's also the fact that it inspires confidence icons of the Western world, whether it's Tesla or Apple iPhone 15 or India landing on the moon at such a low cost, is a remarkable feat in terms of showing what Indians can do in India.
Right. You're also one of the biggest partners for SBI in India, as far as the ATM network is concerned. Tell us a little about that line of business for Hitachi.
I think digital payment, India has seen a revolution. And the most remarkable part of the revolution is that while 42% of India was connected to any form of organized financial service in 2014, we do about 8 to 10 billion transactions online every month, which is maybe 60% of the world's online transactions. And at the same time, from demonetization, when cash was about 17.5 lakh crores, to cash doubling up in 2023, cash economy has also grown. So the ATM as well as the digital transactions both have doubled up have grown very, very explosively in these 6-7 years. So it is a big business. From a Make in India perspective, we manufacture most of that stuff here. But also from an AI and Gen AI solutions, the whole data-based, predictive, regulated industry is also moving towards behavioral science and getting more corrective and responsive to the changes that people have. So we think that this is just the start point, and when larger asset bases on balance sheets also need to move for financing any kind of transition, relationships with financial institutions are going to be the key on how people will be able to deliver change more meaningfully.
Right. Any expectations from the interim budget, sir?
Well, I think India is about political stability just now, and that everybody understands. The interim budget is the law of the land because there is going to be an election soon. But I think the direction will not change, and that is the message that you see across all policy changes that have happened.
Right. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you.